Good morning, student. Welcome back to Atmiya Green School, Jhadeshwar Bharuch. Jai Swaminarayan. My name is Swati Sharma, and it's class 9th Maths, and our chapter is Lines and Angle. Okay, in this chapter we have learned about basic terms and definitions. Basic terms. What is basic terms? Point, line segment. Okay, then we have learned about intersecting line and non-intersecting line. Okay, pair of angles, parallel line and a transversal lines parallel to the same line. And we have learned about fifth point. Okay, so let's revise. Point. What is point? We often represent a point by a fine dot made with a fine sharp pencil on a piece of paper. Okay, now what is line? A line is a completely known if we are given any two distinct point. Line AB is represented by S, AB and जो उसका सिंबल है वो आपको दिख रहा है. अ लाइन और अ स्ट्रेट लाइन एक्सटेंड infinitely in both the direction. Okay, now what is line segment? A line segment is a part or portion of a line with two end point is called a line segment. Understand, it having two end point. What do you mean by ray? A part of line with one end point is called a ray. Okay, what is collinear point? If three or more point lies on a same line, then they are called collinear point. Otherwise they are called non-collinear point. Now, types of angle. What is acute angle? An acute angle measures 0 greater than 0 degree and less than 90 degree. Right angle exactly 90 degree is called right angle. What do you mean by obtuse angle? Greater than 90 degree and less than 180 degree is called obtuse angle. What do you mean by straight angle? A straight angle is equal to 180 degree. What is reflex angle? An angle which is greater than 180 but less than 360 is called a reflex angle. Understand? What do you mean by complementary angle? Two angle whose sum is 90 degree, two angle whose sum is 90 degree are called complementary angles. Okay, when we add two angle and if the sum of two angle is 90 degree, then we have told it is complementary angle. Okay, what is supplementary? Two angle whose sum is 180 are called supplementary angle. Okay, now adjacent angle. Two angles are adjacent if they have a common vertex, a common arm and their non-common arm are on different sides of common arm. Understand? Now, what is linear pair? Two angles from a linear pair if their non-common arm form a line. Okay, if a non-common arm, if these angle 1 and angle 2 are called linear pair when it's non-common. Non-common arm means these two arms form a line, then it is called linear pair. Okay, vertically opposite angles are formed when two lines intersect each other at a point. Now, by a transversal we have obtained total 8 angles. There are corresponding angle, alternate interior angle, alternate exterior angle, interior angle on the same side of a transversal, and these angle are also called allied angle. Okay, if a transversal intersect two parallel line, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. Each pair of alternate angle, interior angle is equal. Each pair of interior angle on the same side of a transversal is supplementary. Understand? These three you have to remember. Understand? If a transversal interact two lines such that either any one pair of corresponding angle is equal or any one pair of alternate interior angle is equal or any one pair of interior angle on the same side of a transversal is supplementary, then the lines are said to be parallel. Understand? Lines which are parallel to a given line are parallel to each other. We see it. Okay. The sum of the three angle of a triangle is 180 degree. The sum of the three angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Now, today's our topic is angle sum property of a triangle. Understand? हमने अभी तक जितना पढ़ा उसमें हमने 5 से 6 थ्योरम पढ़े हैं, एक्सियोम्स पढ़े हैं. So you have to remember these axioms and theorems. Understand? Okay. Now I hope you are completed exercise 6.2 in your notebook. Now our topic is angle sum property of a triangle. Student, you are know, if we talk about triangle, then triangle having always three angles. See, this is a triangle and this having three angles, angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. Okay, these are having three angles, that is angle 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now we have to prove the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, let us see what is given in the statement above. Okay, this is our theorem 6.7. Okay, student, to prove the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Okay, now in this theorem, if we have to prove sum of angle of a triangle is 180 degree, then what we do? See, if we draw a line xy, it touch P. Okay, touches P. So we need to prove angle 1, 2, 3 is equal to 180 degree. Let us draw a line xpy parallel to QR through the opposite vertex P as shown in figure 6.35, so that we can use the properties related to parallel line. Now see this figure carefully. If you see the figure, see, this is our straight line and sum of these angles is 180 degree because it's a linear pairs. Okay, understand? Now one more thing, see here, if you see these P, xy and QR is your parallel lines. Okay, we have draw xpy parallel to QR. Okay, so if we talk about this line, these are transversal to xy and QR. Okay, so if they are parallel line and if we see that QP is a transversal, then angle 4 is equal to angle 2 because alternate interior angles are equal. If the lines are parallel, then alternate interior angles are equal. Understand? Now, so angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Okay. Now see, if we see these are transversal, if PR is the transversal of xy and QR, then angle 5 is equal to angle 3 because alternate interior angles are equal. Okay. So in equation 1 and 2 हमने जो दोनों इक्वेशन देखी उससे क्या प्रूफ होता है, एंगल 4 + 1 + 5 मीन्स 4 is equal to 2, 5 is equal to 3. Okay, if I talk about these are linear pair, I will told you these are linear pair because they are in straight line. Okay, so it's a 180 degree, so angle 4 + 1 + 5 is equal to 180 degree. But from equation 1 and equation 2 we have do angle 4 is equal to angle 2 and angle 5 is equal to angle 3. So angle 2 + 1 + 3 is equal to 180 degree. So we have to prove angle 1, 2, 3 is equal to 180 degree. Understand? Okay, so this is our theorem. Sum of all the angles of triangle is always 180 degree. Understand? Is always 180 degree. Now if we produce a line that you have studied. If you produce a line, any one of arm of a triangle, see, okay. So what we see, let ABC or PQR is a triangle, okay. Let PQR be a triangle. Produce the side PQR to a point S, okay. We can produce QR to the point S, okay. So in the adjoining figure, then triangle, then angle, if we talk about PQS, then angle PQS. What about PQS? So if you talk about PQS is called exterior angle, this angle 4 is called exterior angle, okay. This angle 4 is called exterior angle. Now if we talk about angle 3 plus 4, only see angle 3 plus 4, so it is become a linear pair because they are on a straight line, so it become a 180 degree. So we can write angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180 degree, okay, because they are linear pair. Why? Because they are linear pair. Also see angle 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 180 degree because we from the theorem 6.7 we have learned the sum of angles of triangle is 180 degree. Understand? So both are 180. So angle 3 plus 4 is equal to angle 1 plus 2 plus 3, means we have equating both the equation. 3 plus 4 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3. Both side angle 3 will be cancelled. So our equation become angle 4 is equal to angle 1 plus angle 2. Okay. So what we conclude? We conclude if a side of a triangle is produced, then the exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of its two interior opposite angle. Okay, exterior angle means angle 4 is equal to sum of angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, understand? This is your theorem 6.8. If a side of a triangle is produced, then the exterior angle so formed is equal to the sum of two interior opposite angle. Understand? Okay, so these are your two theorems. See how to find the angle sum property of a triangle. These two theorem we have to prove. Okay, so triangle ABC we have produced EF parallel to BC such that it touches from A. Okay, now these three angles is equal to angle B and angle C. Okay, angle 1, angle 2 and angle 3. Okay, now angle 1, 2 and 3 interior angles of a triangle. Okay, sum is 180. We have to prove. What is we have to prove? Sum is 180 degree. Okay, now see this angle, angle 4 and angle 5. What about angle 4 and angle 5? So if we talk about angle 4 and angle 5, these are transversal. Okay, understand? These are transversal, means angle 4 and angle 2 is equal because they are interior angles. Okay, because they are interior alternate angles. Okay, if two lines are parallel, then interior alternate angles are equal. Okay, now if we talk about angle 5 and angle 3, they are also alternate angle. Now if we talk about angle 3 and angle 5, so they are also alternate angles, alternate interior angles. Okay, so they are also equal. Angle 3 is equal to angle 5. So we have conclude that, and we know that from linear pairs angle 1 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree, but from angle 2 is equal to angle 4 and from angle 3 is equal to angle 5. So we have conclude, so they are equal to 180 degree. Okay, understand? Now triangle interior and exterior angles. Okay, so see, this is a triangle. Okay, ABC, and if I extend one side of a triangle, that is BC, okay, or AB or CA, okay, BC to D. Let's extend BC to D. Okay, now if I talk about angle, this is our exterior angle. Okay, ACD. ACD is your exterior angle. Okay, now we know angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree, because they are angle sum property. But we also know angle ACB is interior. This angle is interior and this angle is or adjacent angle, interior or adjacent angle, but they are linear pair also. Okay, they are linear pair also. Okay, now if we talk about these two angles, so angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. We know that from previous theorem. Okay, is equal to 180 degree. Okay, but we know one more thing, angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to also 180 degree, because they are linear pair. Because they are linear pair. Understand? Okay, so it's also equal to 180 degree. Both are equal to 180 degree. So we have taken angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. Both side angle 3 will be cancelled out. Okay, so it become angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Understand? So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is exterior angle is always equal to sum of opposite angles. Okay, exterior angle is equal to sum of interior opposite angles of a triangle. Understand? This is your theorem. Next theorem, this is your. Let's see example number 7. In figure 6.37, if QT is perpendicular to PR, triangle TQR is equal to 40 degree and triangle angle SPR is equal to 30 degree. Find X and Y. We have to find X and Y. What is given? Angle TQR and angle SPR is given, and it is given QT is perpendicular to PR. Okay, so if we talk about these triangles, this means TQR. If we talk about this triangle, this is 90 degree, this is 40 degree, then what about 80 X? So angle sum property, angle A plus B plus C is equal to 180. So 90, this is 90, this is 40 plus X is equal to 180 degree, angle sum property of a triangle. So X is equal to 50 degree. Okay, X is equal to 50 degree. Now if we want to find Y, then what about Y? So Y is equal to, see, Y is equal to SPR plus X, because theorem 6.8 is told you if we have extend the line. So if we extend this line, okay, here to Q, RS to Q, so this Y is your exterior angle, so Y is equal to SPR plus X. So what is SPR? SPR is your X. Okay, so 30 plus 50 is equal to 80. means your answer is y is equal to 80. Okay, understand? Now let's do example number 8. In figure 6.38, the side AB and AC of triangle ABC are produced to point E and D, okay, respectively. If bisector BO and CO of CBE and angle BCD respectively meet at point O, then prove it. It is bisector, okay. It's a bisector of the line, means these two are bisector. Bisector means इक्वली टू हाफ्स में डिवाइड कर रहा है, ठीक है. एंड व्हाट इज गिवन, वन मोर थिंग, इट्स गिवन BOC is equal to 90 minus 1/2 BAC. Why? Because BO is the bisector of CBE, means this angle, this full angle का bisector है BO. Okay, so this angle and this angle are equal. Okay, now CBO is equal to 1/2 CBE. So if I talk about CBO means 1/2 180 minus y. Because if I talk about this full angle, these are straight line and this is linear pair. Okay, so if I want to find this, so I am talking about 180 minus y. Okay, 180 minus y, then 1/2 y, because they are bisector. So I have find 1/2 180 minus y. So my angle is 90 minus y by 2. Okay, similarly these angles we have find angle Z. Okay, so it become 1/2 Z 90 minus Z by 2. Okay, from both the equation BOC plus 90, if I talk about BOC, so BOC plus BCO plus CBO is equal to 180 degree, because angle some property of a triangle. Okay, so put the value of all BCO and CBO. So 90 minus Z by 2, 90 minus Y by 2. Okay, so 90 plus 90, 180, 180 both the side 180 is cancelled. So BOC is equal to Z by 2 plus Y by 2, and 1/2 Y plus Z. What is Y plus Z? See, if I talk about Y plus Z, it's angle, this full angle. Okay, exterior angle is equal. Okay, so we have talked about x plus y plus z is equal to 180. So y plus z is equal to 180 minus x. So we have write it BOC is equal to 1/2 180 minus x, that is 90 minus 1/2 BAC, and BAC is equal to x, because BAC is equal to x. Okay, so this type you have to prove all the questions. Your homework is exercise 6.3. Do it by yourself. Okay, have a good day.